Body orientation and direction. These are the important terms that we have to discuss in order to talk about different structures' relationship to other structures. The first one we are going to tackle is the superior versus inferior, or above and below. These terms are used for structures that the they are located along the long axis of the body. Above is superior, below is inferior. On the picture, the eyes are superior to the nose and the mouth is inferior to the nose, if you want to use the words superior or inferior. For example, the sternum is superior to the belly button. The other word pair is the anterior and posterior. Anterior is the front, posterior is the back of the body. The most forward part, the face, the chest, and the abdomen, are the anterior parts, and posterior structures are those towards the back side of the body. For instance, the spine is posterior to the heart. On the face, for example, the ear is posterior to the nose and the eye is anterior to the ear. The third word pair is the medial and the lateral. Medial is towards the midline and lateral is away from the midline. If we take example of the face, the nose is medial to the eye or the ears are lateral to the eye. The fourth one is cephalad and caudal. The cephalad means towards the head and the caudal means towards the tail. Let's draw a picture of a girl who has a pet, and the pet is on a leash. In humans, these terms are used interchangeably with superior and inferior, and we will see why. That's the pet is going to be, well, I wanted to draw a dog. Well, we will see how you can recognize the dog. Now, first, the human, we will have a long axis along the body, and whatever is above is the cephalad, or towards the head is the cephalad. The synonym for that is superior, and caudal, that is towards the tail, the synonym for that is inferior. On the other hand, with the four-legged animals, like with the dog, the head is the cephalad, or the anterior part of the dog, and caudal is the posterior part of the dog. The anterior is that faces forward and the posterior is behind. The other pair is the dorsal and ventral. Dorsal is the back side. It comes from the Latin word dorsum, the back, and the ventral is the Latin for belly, venter. For the humans, anterior is the ventral part, synonym with ventral, and the posterior is synonym with the dorsal. On the other hand, with four-legged animals, the dorsal is synonym with superior, and the ventral is synonym with inferior. The last one is the proximal and distal word pair. Proximal is near the trunk or attached end of an appendage, and the distal is the farther from the trunk or point of attachment. For example, the leg that is close to the trunk is proximal, and the toes are distal. on the leg. That's the same with the dog too, or the arm for the girl.